Imagine living in a place with no food, no trade, and not even a glimmer of hope. This was the reality for a young boy 150 years ago in the heart of Najd, where hunger ruled over everything. But this boy refused to surrender. He decided to change his fate entirely. So what did he do? And how did his journey transform from suffering to wealth and glory? Follow along for this inspiring story. In one of the barren villages of Najd, a young boy lived with his family in extreme poverty. His father was sick and unable to work, while his mother struggled to provide them with even a morsel of food. There was no food, no hope, just the agonizing wait for hunger to take over. Determined to change his fate, the boy saw a caravan passing through on its way to Kuwait. He begged them to take him along, but they refused. He had no money, no food, and not even a mount to ride. Still, he didn't give up. He eventually convinced them to let him walk alongside them, and so began his journey into the unknown. When he arrived in Kuwait, there was no one to welcome him, and he couldn't find suitable work, until he met a kind man who asked, "What skills do you have?" The boy replied, "I used to take care of palm trees in my village." The man informed him that Kuwait was not a place for palm trees, but he arranged for him to travel with another caravan to Iraq, where farmlands were in need of labor. And there, the boy found a generous man who took him in. He worked tirelessly in the fields, asking for nothing but food and shelter. But he gained much more. He earned the respect of everyone, so much so that the man treated him like his own son. 5 years passed. The boy had grown into a responsible young man, but he never forgot his family in Najd. He decided to return home with a small fortune he had saved from his work. As a reward for his dedication, the man gave him 400 gold coins, and he set off on his journey back home. But then the unexpected happened. On his way, he was ambushed by bandits who stole everything: his money, his camel, and even his dreams. He returned to Iraq devastated, unaware that the generosity of the man he worked for was far from over. When the man heard what had happened, he gathered the tribal elders and shared the boy's story. Moved by his hardship, they all donated until they had collected another 400 gold coins. The boy couldn't believe his eyes. This was more than just money. It was a profound lesson in generosity and honor. When he finally returned to Najd, he was no longer the same person who had left. He came back with wealth, experience, and a story to be told for generations. A story of perseverance, patience, and unwavering determination. This story teaches us something important. It doesn't matter where you start, and it doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is that you keep going and believe that the best is yet to come. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more motivational stories. What do you think of this story? Have you heard similar tales from your grandparents? Share your thoughts in the comments.